Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Aish, and in this video I'm just going to be updating you on my lip piercings. I got my lip piercings about a month ago-ish, maybe a little bit longer than that. They were quite painful, but I was very interested to see how the healing process would go. I just downsized my Medusa, so it kind of reminded me that I needed to film this video, as I'd been meaning to downsize my Medusa for weeks and I just keep forgetting. But it wasn't really bothering me, so I didn't put a rush on it. But I knew I wanted to do that before I filmed this video. So I've done that and I thought, fuck it, I'll just film the video at the same time. So starting with my Medusa, since technically that's the one I got first, I have had some issues with it, but nothing major. The first one being that sometimes when I'm eating particular foods that require me to open my mouth quite wide, the back of my Labret gets stuck under my teeth. But now I've downsized, I'm hoping that won't be an issue because it won't be long enough to reach there. So that did hurt and it was scary because sometimes I didn't realise what had happened and it was just I just knew pain was happening. But as I said, that issue is pretty minor. The other issue I have had is that I do have a very small bump on the inside of my Medusa piercing, but it's been going down pretty steadily as the healing process has gone on. I think I just irritated it when I was eating on an occasion and it's been slowly going down since, so I'm not too worried about that. In terms of living with my Medusa piercing, it's not really affected anything, to be honest. As I said, it wasn't affecting eating when it was healing, and it's been pretty much a breeze. I really love it and I'm really glad I got it. Moving on to my vertical Labret, one of the things I was worried about in my initial lip piercing video was whether I'd be able to eat pizza, sandwiches, burgers and that kind of food that you eat like this. And I have eaten those foods, but I haven't found it great. It doesn't hurt, but it's not comfortable. It's not comfortable for me to eat pizza and it be resting there and all of that kind of stuff. Maybe that will change as the piercing heals, but I'm not sure. I did irritate my vertical Labret while it was healing, and that was again due to eating, much like my Medusa piercing, and I did get a very hard little ring around my top hole and it started to sink in a little bit, but eventually it cleared up. I don't think I changed anything for it to clear up. I was just really careful about knocking it and eating. In terms of the ball sinking into the hole, that did cause me a couple more problems. As I said in my last video, I was kind of not sure how to lick my lips. And although I've figured that out and I've been using stuff like Vaseline to combat the dryness from the saline that I'm cleaning the piercing with, it has still been a little bit of an issue. So with the ball sinking in, what would happen is it would sink into the hole and get stuck and make it hard for my lips to form the skin around the piercing and making them more chapped and stuff like that. And it all got very dry. And then when I pushed it out of the hole, the top ball would just sort of stick to the surface of my lip. And then when I tried to unstick it, it would just pull the skin with it and it created more dry lips and chapped lips and all of that shit. So what I did is when I was sleeping, I used some microporous skin tape to tape my piercing so that all the extra bar was at the top, meaning the ball wasn't resting on my lip. And I did that for a couple nights and the skin managed to heal, and then after that it was fine. Because the reason it was doing that and sticking to my lip is because it had sunk in and the skin where the ball had sunk into the lip wasn't healed, and that is why it kept getting stuck. So that is how I solved that issue. It did kind of hurt and it was very annoying and it didn't look nice, but other than that it was pretty fine. I was also unsure about wearing lipstick with my vertical Labret, as I wasn't sure how that would work, how you would get in the little nooks and crannies around the piercing. I've now tested that out, now it's healed as you can see, and what I did is I just used liquid matte lipstick, as it comes with a little brush and it's a lot easier to get in the nooks and crannies, and I got it in the same colour as the usual lipstick I wear. The liquid lipstick I used for this video is Kat Von D's Outlaw, and I think it worked really well. It didn't cover the ball, but it got on my lips and that worked nicely. I do really like how both of my lip piercings look both together and with the rest of my facial piercings and my dermal, but the vertical Labret can be really annoying, and I did consider taking it out, but I thought I do really like how it looks. Before I make any rash decisions, I'm going to try a flat gem disc on the top so it's less in the way, and hopefully that will, help. But that's all I really have to say in this update. There's not a lot more I can tell you right now. Aside from that, once the swelling went down in my Medusa, it was fine. My vertical Labret was eventually less achy, and it's a little difficult to eat with, but I'm managing and I'm trying to see what works for me in terms of comfort. If there is anything else to announce on this topic, I will make a video, but other than that, I doubt I'll make a specific lip piercing video in the near future, as these are pretty much healed now and there's not much more I can say about them. But that's all from me today, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure you drop a comment below if you have any questions about this video, and I'll be sure to answer them as quick as I can. Remember, you can get 10% off at wholeheartedlondon.com by using the code YouTube at the checkout, so be sure to head over there for all your jewellery needs. That's all from me today, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.